What's going on, guys? What's going on, Thai Squad? What's going on, everybody? So, what if, what if, D, what if Dwayne Wade and LeBron James teamed up with Derrick Rose? I would say this would be an interesting team because you would have Joe King Noah, you would have Luke, you would have Dane, you would have Derrick Rose, you would have Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, you would have all of those guys. Now, the reason why this is a big what if, because we all know how um, prime D Rose was for the Bulls. And Derrick Rose is definitely going to get his jersey retired from the Bulls because when we see Derrick Rose's career, um, now he still has a awesome career. He still has an awesome career. He still has an awesome career because he's still playing right now, and he still has a awesome career going for him in the NBA. But I think having having D Wade, having LeBron James, and having Derrick Rose on the same team, that would be a scary trio to see. Because when D Rose played for the Bulls, he was the youngest MVP. He was the youngest MVP. And Derrick Rose was prime Derrick Rose was different. Prime Derrick Rose was different. And back in 2010, Dwayne Wade and LeBron James almost, almost teamed up on the Chicago Bulls with Derrick Rose. With Derrick Rose. I think team, this team would be totally diff. This team would be scary to play against because you had probably the youngest MVP in Derrick Rose. In Derrick Rose, you had you would have a Bronny James, D Wade, a prime D Wade, which Dwayne Wade played for the Bulls at the very end of his career, at some point of his career, at the very end. But you would have a prime Derrick Rose, a prime D Wade, a prime LeBron James. I would say this team would be very scary to see, and this team would win 4 or 5 championships if Dwayne Wade and LeBron James went to Chicago to team up with Derrick Rose. Because all three of these guys did team up in Cleveland. All three of these guys did team up on the Cavs. Did team up on the Cavs. But that was later in Derrick Rose's career, and Dwayne Wade's career, and LeBron James's career. Like all three of these guys teamed up on the Cavs later in their career. But what if they teamed up early in their career? That's a whole different topic and a whole different story because if you team up with LeBron James, LeBron James, um, if you team, if the Bulls did had they signed LeBron James, Dwayne Wade back in 2010, you would have Derrick Rose, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade in the early part of their career. Yes, 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 they teamed up later in their career for the Cavs, for the Cavs, but there would be if they teamed up early in their career. This look at this. Let's think about this. Let's think about this. D Rose would have 3 or 5 championships if Dwayne Wade and LeBron James went to Chicago. LeBron would have three or four, and Dwayne Wade would have 3 or 4, 3 or 4, 3 or 4. I would say this if this did happen back in 2010 or whenever the Bulls were going after LeBron, going after Dwayne Wade, I would say Derrick Rose would have a different career. LeBron would probably have the same career. D Wade would probably have the same career. But I think Derrick Rose, out of these three, would have a different career because you had a prime Derrick Rose that was the youngest MVP, that was the youngest MVP ever. You would have Dwayne Wade and LeBron James, and let's not forget that LeBron James and Dwayne Wade led the Miami Heat to. I'm just going to bring this up. Led the Miami Heat to four appearance in the NBA Finals. Just think if this big three, this big three led the Bulls to to 4 or 5 MVPs, and I think some Bulls fans would agree with me. Would agree with me if D Wade and LeBron led. Just think about this. If Dwayne Wade and LeBron led Miami to 4 or 5 finals appearances, however, whatever number that was, when those three, when Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade was together in Miami, how many finals they made. Just think how many finals Derrick Rose and LeBron James and Dwayne Wade would make. Probably 4 or 5 or 6. I do think if all of these three teamed up earlier in their career, we're seeing probably the Bulls have 5 or 6 banners, 5 or 6, 5 or 6 more banners in the Raptors, in the Bulls Stadium. But guys, so if you're new and never give up your dreams, and I hope all of you guys are safe out there and stay blessed, everybody, and peace.